Hello, and welcome to our podcast on longevity. Today, we have two special guests joining me, Alan and Mitchell. Alan is a successful engineer and business owner who has now become a philanthropist and a member of Pay It Forward. Mitchell is a seasoned business consultant with over 20 years of experience in marketing and business development. Thank you both for joining me today. Let's start with a brief introduction of ourselves and your experience in the industry. Alan, would you like to start?
Thank you, Sherry. As you mentioned, I've had the opportunity to work in various industries over the years. However, I'm passionate about making a positive impact in the world and helping people in need. I'm excited to be part of this conversation on longevity.
Hi, Sherry. It's great to be here. Like you said, I've worked in business consulting industry, and I have had the opportunity to work in all types of businesses and organizations, which has given me a unique insight into various industries and manufacturing processes. I'm excited to share my knowledge with our listeners today.
Thank you for introducing yourselves. Let's dive into the topic of longevity. According to the CDC, life expectancy at birth in the United States fell to 76.1 years in 2020, its lowest level since 1996. What do you think is causing this trend?
Well, there are several factors that contribute to this trend. One major factor is the sedentary lifestyle. We spend too much time sitting and not enough time moving. This can lead to various health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease.
I agree with Mitchell. Our sedentary lifestyle is a major factor, but there are other contributing factors as well. For example, our diet plays a crucial role in our overall health and longevity.
So, what are some tips and suggestions people can do to help extend their lifespan?
One thing people can do is exercise regularly. Exercise not only improves our physical health, but also our mental health. It can reduce stress and improve our mood.
Yeah, and another tip is to eat healthy, have a balanced diet. We should aim to eat more whole foods such as fruit and vegetables and whole grains, and less processed foods. We should also limit our intake of sugary drinks and foods like that.
That's great advice. What are some other things people can do to improve their longevity?
Getting enough sleep is also important for our overall health and longevity. Most adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Lack of sleep can lead to various health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease.
Mhm. Another important factor is stress management. Chronic stress can lead to various health problems such as anxiety, depression, and also heart disease. People can manage their stress through exercise, meditation, and other relaxation techniques.
Yes, I've heard that sleep is very important, and stress definitely can play a part in, causing other health problems. Do you have any other thoughts on how people can live longer and healthier lives?
I think it's important to remember that longevity is not just about living longer, but living better. We should focus on living a healthy and fulfilling life, and that starts with taking care of our physical and mental health.
Mhm. I agree. We should also prioritize preventive health care, such as regular checkups and screening, catch any health problems early on.
Okay, well, now let's move on to another important topic of longevity, which is social connections. According to a study conducted by the Harvard School of Public Health, strong social connections can increase our chances of living a longer and healthier life. Mitchell, could you tell us more about the importance of social connections in relation to longevity?
Of course, Sherry. Social connections are important to our overall well-being. They provide us with emotional support, reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, and even boost our immune system. People with strong social connections tend to have a lower levels of stress and inflammation, which is a risk for various diseases.
I completely agree with Mitchell. Social connections are important for our physical and mental health. They provide us with a sense of belonging and purpose and can even help us live longer. As humans, we are social creatures and we thrive on interaction with others.
That is very true. I know from personal experience that that is important to me. So how can people improve their social connections, especially in today's digital age?
Well, technology has made it easier than ever to connect with people, but it's important to remember that face-to-face interaction is still the most effective way to build and maintain strong social connections. People can join social clubs or groups for volunteer or even reach out to old friends and family members.
Another important thing is to make time for social interaction. With busy schedules, it's easy to prioritize work and other obligations over socializing, but it's important to make an effort to connect with others on a regular basis.
I believe that absolutely to be true. Let's also talk about the importance of having a sense of purpose and meaning in life. How does that relate to longevity?
Of course, having a sense of purpose and meaning in life has been linked to improved mental and physical health, provides us with motivation and direction, and can even help us cope with the difficult situation.
I completely agree. When we have sense of purpose, we are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors and take care of ourselves. It gives us a reason to wake up in the morning and help us recover from illness or injury.
Yes, having a sense of purpose can also help us maintain our cognitive abilities as we age. It's important to stay mentally stimulated and engage in activities that challenge us.
Yes, staying mentally active is crucial for our brain health. People can engage in activities like puzzles, reading, or learning a new skill to keep their brain sharp.
Another way to stay mentally active is through social interactions. Engaging in stimulating conversation with others can help us maintain our cognitive abilities and even improve our memory.
Those are all great points. Is there anything else you would like to add about longevity?
Sure, I would like to just emphasize the importance of taking care of your physical and mental health. It's never too late to start making a positive change to improve our overall well being.
And I would like to encourage people to prioritize their social connections and sense of purpose in life. These factors are just as important as healthy eating and exercise for a long and fulfilling life.
Good points, Alan. The role of diet in longevity is especially important. According to the World Health Organization, a healthy diet can help protect against malnutrition in all its forms, as well as non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and cancer.
Yes, Sherry, a healthy diet is essential for longevity. There are a few key things to keep in mind when it comes to eating healthy. First, we should aim to eat a variety of foods from all food groups.
Yes, that's right. Eating a variety of foods that can help ensure that we're getting all the nutrients our body needs to stay healthy. It's also important to limit our intake of processed foods and foods that are high in sugar and unhealthy fats.
Can you give us some specific examples of foods that people should eat more of and foods they should avoid?
Sure, Sherry, we should aim to eat more fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins like fish and chicken. These foods are rich in nutrients and can help keep us feel full and satisfied.
Mhm. On the other hand, we should limit our intake of red and processed meats, sugary drinks, and food high in saturated and trans fat. These foods have been linked to an increased risk of chronic disease like heart disease and cancer.
That's really helpful. Can you also talk a bit about portion sizes and how they can impact our health?
Yes, portion size are important to keep in mind when trying to eat healthy. It's easy to overeat and consume more calories than we need, which can lead to weight gain and other health problems.
That's right. One easy way to control portion sizes is to use smaller plates. and bowls. This can help trick our minds into thinking that we're eating more food than we actually are.
What about snacking? Are there certain snacks that are better than others?
Yes, snacking can be a healthy part of balanced diet, but it's important to choose healthy snacks like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds instead of processed snack foods like chips and candy.
Yeah. Another tip is to plan ahead and pack healthy snacks to take with you when you're on the go. This can help you avoid reaching for unhealthy snacks when you're hungry and don't have other options.
Okay, so now we've talked about the importance of diet and nutrition in promoting longevity. Alan, can you tell us more about the benefits of exercise?
Sure, Sherry. Exercise is crucial for maintaining good health and promoting longevity. Regular exercise can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. It also helps to maintain a healthy weight, improve bone density, and increase muscle mass.
hmm I completely agree with Alan. Exercise is essential for promoting longevity. Exercise can help improve our mood, reduce stress, and improve cognitive function. It's a natural antidepressant and a great way to combat anxiety and depression.
So, what types of exercise would you recommend for our listeners?
There are many different types of exercise that can be beneficial. The most important thing is to find an activity that you enjoy and can stick with long term. This can be anything from walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, dancing, weightlifting, or playing sports.
hmm Another thing to consider is the intensity and duration of the exercise. The American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, or 25 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity per week, or a combination of both.
It's also important to incorporate strength training into the exercise routine. Strength training helps to build and maintain muscle mass, which is important for overall health and longevity. It also helps to increase bone density and reduce the risk of fall and fractures in older adults.
All true. And what are some of the other benefits of exercise?
Sure. Exercise has been shown to improve sleep quality and reduce the risk of insomnia. It also helps to improve our immune function, which can help reduce the risk of illnesses and diseases.
Exercise is also important for brain health. Studies have shown that regular exercise can help improve cognitive function, memory, and learning. It can also help to reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline and dementia.
Those are really some impressive benefits. What are some tips for staying motivated to exercise regularly?
Finding a workout buddy or joining a fitness class can help to keep you accountable and motivated. Setting achievable goals and tracking your progress can also help you keep you motivated.
Mhm. It's also important to mix up your routine. Try new activities and try to keep things interesting. And remember, exercise doesn't have to be a chore. Find something that you enjoy and have fun doing it.
Agreed. Let's talk about another important aspect of longevity, which is sleep and stress reduction. Alan, would you like to start by discussing the importance of sleep in maintaining good health?
Sure, Sherry. Sleep is essential for overall health and well-being. It's the time when our body repairs and restores itself. Lack of sleep can lead to various health problems such as obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and depression.
I completely agree, Alan. In fact, studies have shown that people who regularly get less than 7 hours of sleep per night are at a higher risk of developing chronic health conditions. It's important for people to prioritize sleep and get enough rest each night.
That's a great point, Mitchell. And how can people improve their sleep quality and get a good night's rest?
Well, one thing people can do is establish a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day can help regulate our body's internal clock and improve our sleep quality.
Mhm. Another tip is to create a relaxing sleep environment. This means keeping the bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. People should also avoid using electronic devices before bed, as the blue light emitted by those devices can interfere with our sleep.
Those are great tips. Now let's talk about stress reduction. Chronic stress can have a negative impact on our health and well-being. Alan, can you discuss some ways people can manage their stress?
Sure, Sherry. Exercise is a good way to manage stress. It releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters and can help reduce feelings of anxiety and stress.
Mhm. Another way to manage stress is through mindfulness practices such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises. These techniques can help calm the mind and reduce stress levels as well.
Do you have any other ways people can reduce stress and improve their overall well-being?
Spending time in nature is another great way to reduce stress. Studies have shown that being in nature can lower our cortisol levels, which is the hormone associated with stress.
Mhm. Another way to reduce stress is to prioritize self-care. This means taking time for ourselves through activities that we enjoy, such as reading, listening to music, or taking a relaxing bath.
Thank you both for sharing your insights on the crucial topics of sleep and stress reduction. As we wrap up our discussion on longevity, I want to remind our listeners that taking care of our physical and mental health is essential to living a long and fulfilling life. At Pay It Forward, we are dedicated to making a positive impact on the world and helping people in need. We believe that small acts of kindness can go a long way in creating a better world for everyone. By becoming a member of Pay It Forward, you can join a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to making a difference in the world. To learn more about Pay It Forward and to become a member, visit our website at payitforwardonline.org. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to continuing our conversations on important topics like longevity. Thank you, Alan and Mitchell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Until next time, keep paying it forward.